equal favourite. Race number 1 of the night, TOOHEYS pace from Newcastle, field of 7, 2,030 metres. And the green light goes up. We're away in the first. Fast out was Rivoli Dolly. Drive the Dream is going to take a sit early. The Plainsman shows speed, and Kenny Romar on the inside is punching up. So into that first bend, and Kenny Romar held the lead. Rivoli Dolly's going to look for a sit now, and it snags back. The Plainsman's going to go around it. Blissful Dixie's going to end up leaders back as they make their way out of the straight. Nothing's Final back on the inside. Now the favourite, or one of the equal favourites, Drive the Dream, has gone back to last, and just ahead of it is Kinsella. So into the back they run, and the lead time comes up in a fairly standard 31.3. On top is Kenny Romar from gate 1, led out over the Plainsman facing the breeze, and Blissful Dixie is leaders back. They were followed by Rivoli Dolly, who ends up 1-1, and Nothing's Final sneaking up on the inside. It's now 3 back the pegs, followed by Kinsella, second last in the running line, and Drive the Dreamers at the rear. Off the back they run, and they head up with just over a mile to go, or just under a mile to go, and the leader as they make their way up to the bend is Kenny Romar. Leads out over the Plainsman, Blissful Dixie leaders back, and Rivoli Dolly, one of these fancied runners, getting a lovely run, 1-1. Kinsella on its back from Nothing's Final, and last is Drive the Dream. First quarter, 31.8, fairly slow. Kenny Romar doing it nicely in front. Leads out by 2 metres. The Plainsman still in second spot, and Blissful Dixie still third leaders back. There's been no change. Rivoli Dolly still 1-1. Then Nothing's Final back on the pegs from Kinsella, and Drive the Dream, patiently driven. Couldn't get across from the outside gate. Went back to last early on, and that's where it stayed. Out of the straight they run. They pass the 800 metre point. Second quarter comes up, and that's failed to work. So we have no second quarter at this point. Into the back they run. Kenny Romar on top over the Plainsman, and Blissful Dixie still leaders back. Still been no changes in this event. They start and crank up the pace now, however. Then came Rivoli Dolly, 1-1 yet to peel, but here comes Drive the Dream from the rear. It's going to flush Rivoli Dolly out. Kinsella is in the centre, and Nothing's Final at the rear. So this flushed Rivoli Dolly out as they make their way off the back. They hit the 400 metre point. Do we have a third quarter? Oh, no, we don't. So down the side they run. Kenny Romar being tackled now by Rivoli Dolly. Rivoli Dolly took the lead over Kenny Romar, and working home into third now is Drive the Dream. They've got away from Blissful Dixie, Kinsella, the Plainsman, and Nothing's Final to the bend. Kenny Romar is dropping off, and Rivoli Dolly went to the lead. Here comes Drive the Dream out after it. Rivoli Dolly in front. Drive the Dream cruised up on the outside. It's come from last, Drive the Dream. It goes straight past Rivoli Dolly, and Drive the Dream comes away over Rivoli Dolly. Nothing's Final came from last on the home bend to get third from Kenny Romar, Blissful Dixie, and then further back in the event was the Plainsman, and Kinsella back with it.